G. Vibes.
Nyanbulisa nonke babukeli emakhaya. Welcome to another episode of Star Rise. I go by the name of Harley_Anderson, and today we have a boss. Yes, we have a boss, Sistaboss. We are hosting Sistaboss, and Sistaboss is just gonna take us through her profile and tell us what she is really up to and where she is actually heading to. Let's allow Sistaboss the platform.
My name is Tabello, aka Sistaboss, and I say to you, I am who I am who you see. Even if I had a chance to change, this is the way I'd stay, because I know I'm special in my own way. So love me for who I am and not for who you want me to be. Take me as I am and not change who I am, for I am who I am who you see. Even if I had a chance to change, this is the way I'd stay, because I know I'm special in my own way. I am Sistaboss. I mean, I say to you, yo Kimukwena. Yo maoto fefu khusiana. Yo tsaben tla go utlwa ditshebo. Mmana pa tshukudu kwena thella bodiba. Ke napa tshukudu na ka ntla itlhabanyi itlhabela. Itlhabela bophelong, itlhabela ntwa elwang ke makgatlamela masisi. Ke mofukeng ngwana wa phoka ya phokeng. Setlogolo sa ditlogolwana sa khosi manotsi, mokhatlete magole le molotlegi. Ke raya ene motswana yo matepe. Makhakha a gage a ipadile mo phatleng le mo motsamayong wa gagwe. Antse a tidula Mokwena a kwelisa la madibana. Mochana wa chaneng a chachametsa banyana ka mochana gore ba mosutele a tle a binisa makgabe a gagwe a thuntsha lerole. Se ke sethunya sa bafukeng le lomo la motse le motsana wa kwa phokeng ka dinaka le letlalo la phala ka mebala ya khakana fa ba mmoka ba re khaka kholo ga kena mebala e di khakaneng botlhale jwa phala bo tswa phalaneng gonne yo o di thetsanyane o antsatselela kitso nala pula aine
Motikwana I know say I dey collabo my grandnut my now.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're here with Sistaboss, and it was actually a hassle to get her here, but finally she is here. Thank you very much for being part of our show.
Thank you for having me.
And I think it was actually very difficult to get you here, most probably because you were busy traveling around. Tell us a bit about that. How's the travel life going?
It's very hectic, no rest, but anyway, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know?
yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so to start things off, give us an insight of who Sistaboss is.
Sistaboss is a mother, is a family woman. I'm a performing artist, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a youth developer. Basically, that's who I am. But my brand is called I Am Sistaboss, and officially the brand was born in 2016, but the name has been with me for 16 years.
Whoa.
In the industry as an artist, wherever I go, as a youth developer, as an artist, people know Sistaboss. I believe even some of my students don't even know my real name, you know? They
well,
know
I don't too.
Yeah, so basically that's me, you know?
All right. And what was the route for you to actually follow the path art in general?
Some of us, we're born artists. For some of us, this is a calling. It's not just a career that is commercial. It's something that comes from within. You cannot be without it. Like or we don't say it's on a professional job. It just wants you to come back, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't choose art. Art chose me.
Oh, yeah. No, that's actually powerful.
Yes.
And it takes us to what makes it so exciting, because obviously art, people have this perception about art being something sa go tshameka, you know, like it being something with more vibey and whatnot. What makes your career so exciting that even when you get a call to say come and perform where you just stand up and go?
You know, for a person like me who started off as a drama student, then never performed drama professionally. That's very funny because I did only one professional production in drama in 2006. Most of my professional performances was as a dancer, and when I got into the industry, I was the most stiff person you can ever have. Then I made it an obligation, you know, so you know what, I will make this an objective to achieve. I worked as much as I could. Then I was recognized as Sistaboss, the choreographer and the dancer. I performed as far as the World Cup. You know, when 2010 was here, I was part of the closing and the opening of World Cup. I was part of the fan dancers, Lucia Cooper, for the Confederations Cup and the World Cup. You know, and I was part of the disky dance team that taught the country, teaching people the disky dance.
Oh, wow, it's you. It's you having everyone going crazy.
It was so my hype and was built around that, and every day I yearned for more. So then I then saw the opportunity to become an art administrator. You know, why? Art administrators are white people. We black people, we die popular and poor. Everybody knows us, but we do not know how to make the money for ourselves, you know. So then I stopped performance for quite some while and learned the art side of the administration, you know, how to get funding, how to write proposals, the marketing, go to training, master classes, born every master class at I'm there, you know, because of as artists it's even difficult to even enroll in a full-time course due to contract jobs. You have one today, tomorrow you don't have, you know. But that what pushes me every day is to see the industry formalized. Really legislation proper like soccer, you know, because we are in the same department. But soccer is legislated, now we are not, you know. So that pushes me every day.
All right, and do you think the break was important in terms of establishing the greater person in you?
It was. In fact, that was the biggest achievement ever, to stop performance, because of once I stopped. Remember, I worked for People's Productions. I stopped. I learned the craft of the administration. Then the birth of Sistaboss Concepts, which is my company, came, and I said, no, I can't work for other people's productions. Now I'm my own boss.
And it's always like that with artists. You know, artists don't want to work for anyone. You guys just want to work for yourselves and make the money on your own and put it in your pockets. And then
and 8 to 5 is not in our calendar, believe you me.
I also believe that way, you know. I've never believed in 9 to 5s. I've always had a problem with 9 to 5s. And I think it's also within us as artists to not want to be told to what to do at a certain time. You know, you just want to allow yourself to flow.
In fact, I tell people that artists work at night. The best creative moments for an artist is 2 a.m. During the day, it's our education moment. We explore, we see content, we see ideas. Then at night, you want to put them into something useful. You know?
Exactly. All right. And has this been part of your dreams? Has this been something that you've always dreamt about? And I just want to see myself at this level.
Honestly, as I said, I didn't choose art. Art chose me. So when something chooses you, you cannot separate it from your dreams. It just becomes of who you are. You dream about it, you eat it, you sleep it. I mean, starting from grade R, I was a dancer, the traditional dance at my graduation. It all started there. And then I was doing Brenda Fassie in a play at Kokretch, you know. And later in the years, when I saw myself in the audition of the real Brenda Fassie theater, I was like, destiny.
Achievements, levels.
So dreams, I wouldn't say it has been part of my dreams. It's been part of my life because I've got other dreams except the art. The art, I cannot call it a dream. This is just who I am, and I'll die this way.
And you think you have achieved your goal so far, as
Hell
far as
no.
your career is concerned?
I'm just starting. I am just boiling. I'm at the boiling point right now. I want to launch my brand. I am Sistaboss. The brand comes with a trio, 2 books and a and a musical poetry album.
Oh, so you have books?
Yes, but they're not published yet. I
Oh,
wanna
okay.
like. It's a trio, as I'm saying. It's 3 projects in one. The album, it's called I Am Sistaboss. One book, it's my Setswana collection of poems called Musadi Kakapa. That's the book. And then the other book, it's called Color Me Woman. So in terms of publishing, you need to separate them because Setswana, but the musical poetry project has poems from from Sadika Kappa and Kalami Woman.
Okay.
So books don't sell much like before. Hence the music
strategy,
side.
the strategy.
Yeah.
Super
So
dope.
I'm gonna
The strategy is
publish it,
super dope.
print it, then what?
Keep
it at home.
Super dope.
So you mentioned saying people love my performances, and after I tell them about my book, they wanna buy it.
They wanna, yeah. So it's trying to capture them and make them your supporters.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. And then tell us a bit about the books. You know, the difference between the 2 books.
Basically, there's no difference between the 2 books. The difference is the language. Because of 2 books, they tell stories and journeys of women. It's just that on the other book, I've utilized Setswana. You know, you find poems like Bomusadi Kapakakapa inside, which talks about the braveness of a woman. You find Bo Samampadimpadi talking about cheating, because the topic of cheating is always reversed to men. And we women, we do cheat.
Yeah, we know.
I'm just speaking for the rest of the women out there, you know. That sometimes
I hope they won't go on you go Twitter and
no,
like,
I don't cheat. I'm the weeper. I'm sorry, ladies, that I'm selling you out. But I'm just saying we're not perfect human beings as females as well. We have our own bit of share in the cheating topic. It's not just a men's topic, you know. As much as gender-based violence, we have our share. As much as it's the forefront of it, we see men who practice it a lot. But women do participate in gender-based violence as well.
Yeah.
It's just that it's a niche thing, you know. So basically, and then go Color Me Woman, you find poems like It's Your Loss, you know. So it's basically same content in different language, journeys and stories of women around the world, women of different color, race pattern. We face the same challenges of women. Color doesn't change anything.
You seem to be a very strong feminist.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that and what really influenced you to speak on behalf of women, because not every woman speaks on behalf of women. So, and we obviously know that, okay, well, it's a perception that has been created amongst us to say women should always be in that spot. So what makes you want to be out of that spot and actually claim the greatness that women are?
Well, yeah, you can say I'm a feminist, but when you get to know me very close, I'm a very balanced human being. I'm a feminist as a brand, but as a human being, I'm a balanced world. I respect some of the cultural values.
So do you treat those 2 different?
I treat my work life and my private life very different. Because of when I'm at home, I don't believe, I'm very sorry, ladies, if I'm selling you out again. I do not believe in the statement of 50-50 at home. Ne? 50-50 at home, it's negotiated on terms of how is your relationship. 50-50 out there, non-negotiable. Bona. Same level. If a driver, your Mercedes C-Class, I driver, if unamela taba, but in my home, 50-50 when my husband decides to wash the dishes, it's a relationship thing. It's something that we agree upon. It's not a must. It's not a must for who to do what. We don't put rules. Every relationship, guys, in a lehore lona lutwana ya.
View channel. Visualize the entertainment.
All right, so what is the wow moment in your career that you have achieved and you were like, oh wow, I think I've made a move here?
When I truly discovered the brand I Am Sistaboss, you know, how the people received it, the response I get from my followers, my friends, people, my fellow artists, it still beats me till today. That I always tell people that being a celebrity does not necessarily being on TV. You know, as I said, I'm gonna say this for the third time. I didn't choose art. Art chose me.
Yeah.
And when it chooses you, it makes you a celebrity.
Automatically.
You get to a space.
Because you shine with what you do.
You get into a space. Somebody says, "Do I know you from somewhere?" I'm like, "No." Haven't I seen you on TV? I'm like, "No." I get that all the time.
Yeah.
I get into a space, people start feeling inferior.
Yeah.
I get into a space, I get recognized, you know. So that's why my brand, even in the logo, it has a phoenix. You know. Because of that person. I cannot get into a space and I don't bring my flame.
How do you feel when people get inferior? Does it temper with your confidence, or do you still stand firm with?
It depends who feel inferior. You know, you get to a space where people feel, who is she and all that. If you have,
and obviously people like that want to make you feel small.
I step my heels. I believe Sistaboss, one of her objects, I believe I'm motto, and I get high heels. You know, when I go to events, you'll have my super high heels in my car. You know. And then I will step on my high heels, and spiritually, so I will step on my high heels as well. Because of now, I was born in a family that doesn't bring people down, so I don't know how to get down. I literally don't know.
That's powerful. That's powerful. That's very powerful.
You know.
All right. So, have you like met all the? Have you ever met this big person, maybe one of our celebrities, and you felt that you also need to be felt? Around you must be felt.
For now, art is not even a competition, you know. So when I get into a space where there are fellow artists, because of, as I'm saying, this journey has been so very precious to me that respect was built within my circles. When I get into a space where the artist is new, Aritani, the first thing I always do, I humble myself now. And I'm a very assessive person, so I always gauge atmosphere, and then I know when to fight and when not to fight, to retreat, you know. And then after local space is someone to really lioness of that space, give her a space, and then when they give you your shine, show her actually I can hunt better than you. I was just respecting your space.
True.
You know. So I was bowing, because when you are in Rome, you do what the Romans do. But come to my world, girl. You know, this is what's gonna happen. So, but I never like to. If at that moment they're too competitive, I always try to withdraw it, or try to find a space where we don't even focus on the art. Let's find common ground that makes us gel. Then we don't become enemies and competitors. Then we start becoming sisters of art.
So do you think that approach, because to a lot of people will feel like, okay, so I'm compromising myself to fit into this particular circle. Do you think it's how people think? Do you think that
people think that way? But I always tell people that the brand is called Sistaboss. Before I'm a boss, I'm a sister. You know, sisters take care, they love, they nourish. So before I can just become a boss on you, I just need to understand. That's what I'm saying. I assess. I'm a very assessive person.
Have you ever been bullish on a situation, like
bully?
Like,
I think I have at some point, not being aware, obviously, because of this leadership thing. Sometimes it's in us, and to other people it becomes bossy, you know. And then you didn't mean to step on their toes, but you stepped on their toes either way. So the best thing you can ever do is the sister to come back and say, "Sorry, Hadi, I didn't mean to. You know, I was not aware."
All right. And has your character ever changed along the process? Like,
it has.
Have you ever seen a transformation in you, and you're like, oh my God, I think I'm now becoming a different person?
Personality, not change. Character, most deaf. Because of you grow. And then when you get into business, there's the way you talk, there's the way you walk, there's the way you speak. So it just molds a particular character in you. But the personality, you'll find it, the very same personality, you'll find it in my social moments, in my business moments, in my family moments, the bubbly, loud one, you know? You know, so you find it there. That's my personality. I can't take anything away from it. So but as a character, obviously, it changes by by situation and experience.
So you would be that one person who would be used to link all these other people that are not gelling well with each other with your character.
Exactly, because I've worked as a youth developer for 16 years. So you can imagine you learn young people's patterns and behavior every single day.
Tell us more about the youth development thing.
Well, I grew up in Alex Kotuso Youth Center. At some point, I end up having a dance group there, and then I become a dance instructor. And my recent jobs that I was doing last year and year before last, I worked for Boys and Girls Clubs of South Africa, which is an American initiative, but came to South Africa. I was a facilitator for your lifestyle and health programs, your art like marimba, dance, poetry, and everything. But it's not just about the art, it's also about molding lives and characters. So that has been my first love. That is dreams now. When you ask me about dreams, I dream of a beautiful youth center at Lankuchane and young people basa flotara strapping and everything. Art, it's not a dream to me. Like, that's life, dude. It means go youth center because that's a given. But it means you can also have other activities. Because when you talk about a dream, it's not yours. It's about you and the rest of the world, or the people that follows you. Because you cannot have a dream living in a world that is full of people. It's not a dream. Are you going to achieve it solo? Dreams need other people.
True.
But your art needs you.
Yeah, it needs you.
It just needs you.
But at the end of the day, it also needs other people to
support.
Yeah.
Yes.
To take it out there.
But for it to be perfect, like, it needs you, you know.
Yeah.
But when you have a dream, it's a chain. You need somebody and somebody. Yes, even in the art industry, you still need those cycles. You know? But it also starts with you being serious with yourself.
You know?
And then you cannot leave your art. But your dream, when I shine, you can let people run it.
Yeah.
You've achieved.
True.
Next dream, next.
Yeah, so basically what you're trying to say is dreams can be changed any time of the day. You can have this dream today and tomorrow it's not even your dream.
It's someone's,
All right. And then give us a bit of advantages and disadvantages of being in this industry.
Money. There's moments of being too broke.
Yeah.
If you are not strong and you are in for it for the fame and the money, you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
You're gonna break. You're gonna do wrong things.
True.
End up doing wrong things to get yourself up ahead in the game, you know. So the money part, there is money in the art industry, in the entertainment industry. Big money. The problem is how you manage it, because it comes with sections. It's June, and then July, August, September, it becomes a dry season. If you don't know how to manage that money, June for your next holy season and a glowy season, then you are doomed. You are under pressure of living up to the status of becoming what we call a celebrity. Hence, I've been approached so many times to be on TV, but I've always declined. Because I felt
wait. So that makes us feel special.
Yeah.
That makes us feel special.
Because
actually.
I don't want to be popular in that platform.
So why are you doing this?
It's because once you build a brand, you need every platform now. And then it was just Tapelo, the artist, the Sistaboss and everything. Then 2016, the brand I Am Sistaboss was born. Whether you like it or not.
What's the power in I Am?
You own it. You own it. You are not just Sistaboss. You're confirming to yourself and the rest of the world that you are. You know, you own it. You are not just Sistaboss. Sistaboss, Babanga. Talk I can go Facebook. You find Dinero Sistaboss, my man. But I am Sistaboss. We want just me.
And it gives it that bullish approach, man.
Yeah, I saw you all, Sistaboss. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna write on top like I am the one.
All right, and then tell us more about the financial side, because people really want to know, how does one then, okay, so now I got this fat paycheck, how do I sustain myself for the next glorious season?
Invest in things that brings you money. Don't invest in a car, because it's a liability. You need a car as an artist. Go for a car that you can afford and pay it once off if you can, you know. And it's an angel overall, dude. And then it's and be able to get to point A to point B. And then invest in something that's going to bring you money. One of my dreams is to open a coffee shop.
Whoa.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's there, it's running, I know my craft won't suffer.
Yeah, true.
I'm learning interior designing because my hubby is a furniture manufacturer.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing this duo thing. So I'm investing in my education as an interior designer because I know once I have that part of my life sorted out. Don't invest in things that takes money away. Invest in things that will, it might not give you money immediately, but it will give you money going forward because of Atia Sutlana, you know. And then the best thing also one can ever do, I always tell artists, go market yourself in permanent environments, like schools and everything. I used to work at my son's school. I had a 2-year contract there. I was sorted on a monthly salary. Kibereka only just 2 hours.
Whoa.
For Friday. Only 2 days. I started with 1 day and it was 2 days a week. I had this to pay my bills and while I do other things, you know. So artists banalunyata their craft. Go find a space where you can sell your art on a long term. Those spaces are there. Just go find them.
And have you ever had like a bad season, like really bad season financially, and you felt like this is it?
Yeah. There was this year. Hey! It will almost turn into 2 years. It was tough, but this is it. Was never the decision. I remember my mom said, "You've got kids. Go and look for a job." And I'm like, those kids will eat what I eat. And then if it means starving me to give them the food that I was supposed to get in this house, then give it to them. So be it. I am not going to look for a job for Pick and Pay and be frustrated. I'm not going to, not that I disrespect people who work there. It's not my scenario. I can't work in retail. I can't work at an office where I have to say yes boss to somebody.
When you are Sistaboss.
You know. So it was very tough, but self-motivation got me a long way. Every time I would wake up and see my journey, and I said every great person that you know, they had it easy.
No, not at all.
No, there was a time Bill Gates story. If you follow the Bill Gates story, if you follow the KFC dude, I mean, he became rich at 83. You know,
it's crazy.
It's crazy how many times he tried that recipe with so many restaurants, and it wasn't a success. You know, so not Kentucky Fried Chicken is well known. You know,
he left a legacy.
Exactly. So when you are bestowed with this vision. Because to me, this is a vision. When you're a visionary, you cannot die on your own vision. Hence my logo talks about a phoenix. Because a phoenix, when it dies, it resurrects itself from its ashes. The more Ishwa, give them more Ibatlan strength to wake up. Now you kill my project today, tomorrow you find me
it running.
in something else. If you block me this way, I'm gonna open another door. It's one a little gundwani, a rat, you know? Legundwani, if you don't kill it, believe you me, it's gonna open 10,000 holes in you can close those holes because I'm under your concrete, you know? I'm like that.
So that's the approach.
That's the approach. There's time to actually lay low, and there's time to resurrect. Embrace that moment. Through that space, there's a lesson. There's a lesson, and you must listen very well and listen attentively. Because of that lesson, you will need it when the dawn breaks of a new day. You will need that lesson because the shine is just going to be too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much.
All right, and then so I wanted to ask if you have an idea of what type of a legacy you want to leave in this world.
Me, wow. I've got Sistaboss Concepts, which is my company. It's a book publishing. It's interior designing. It's business solutions, most especially for creatives, because we want to run these businesses properly, like any other industry. So your business concept and solution is your business registration, your compliances, because artists don't comply.
They don't.
You know? Your compliances, your marketing tools, your logo, your brand, everything. That's what the company does. Then I've got I Am Sistaboss, which is my personal brand, which is venturing into a bag designing industry where you will have a bag. I'm Sistaboss, and then I've got what I call.
Have you started that already?
Yes, and then I've got what I call Sistaboss Academy.
Wow.
So the academy is the youth development side of me, you know. The academy is going to teach your arts and leadership programs, you know, and health and lifestyle programs. I want to build it firstly here at home in Rustenburg because of there's no academies around here. There's thousands of academies in Joburg. I can't take it there. I always tell people I'm Sistaboss and Sistaboss Concept. Those are businesses. I can operate them anywhere. But I will never go develop anywhere else. I have to go develop home. You know. So that is the legacy.
How strong do you love your home? Like,
I think I bumped 2 years back. I bumped into my grade 5 book. Never guidance. A subject called guidance. And then they asked me, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? I was like, I'm gonna learn everything that I need to learn in Joburg and go invest it back home. That was how sweet it was. So that's how much I love my hometown. You know,
so
there are challenges. There are challenges from long time ago. I'm not such a person who's doing high. Even if I lived in Joburg all my entire life, every holiday I'm here. Even when I was a little one, I would just go to my grandma's house. And you know. I mean, right now I've packed my business. I've just decided to come home. You know, obviously contacts they are there. They will call you. You go do a job, but I'm home. You know, and for you to see things happening, you need to be there.
Exactly.
You can't just say you are starting something, then you are not.
Then you're not there. True. All right. So what makes you sleep? Like at the end of everything, and then you go have to go to bed, and you're like, now I can rest.
Saving a young life. If I have to meet any child or any young person, artist, no artist, just a young person, that I can contribute positively in their life for the better, that makes me happy. Wiping a little child's tears, like sweets, and be able to buy them stocks with rand. Man,
and
my day is complete.
And they have this beautiful smile in their face.
You know, I always tell people, if Nekili Sangom, I bet it was like a child.
Speaking of spirituality, actually, how spiritual are you?
Very. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual.
Give us an insight of the difference.
Religion is a man-made rules. You know, that you should do this, you should do that if you follow this particular religion. Spirituality, it's about the high above energy. You know, it's about you connecting with the universe, you becoming the magnet that attracts what you need to attract. Spirituality is your inner peace. Spirituality, it's something that is within you. You know, my spirit cannot be your spirit, but we can say the same religion, right?
That's powerful. That's powerful. And obviously people would want advice from you, listening to everything that you've said so far. What could you tell the youth or anyone that wants inspiration and wants to follow the path that you're in?
Don't follow it. It's a tough one. Only tough cookies can take on the ride.
No, but we are trying to make them tough. How can't they?
Nobody can ever make you tough. I don't want to lie to you. I tell my daughter all the time. She's studying drama as a subject at school. I said to her, after matric, choose a course that is going to give you a stable job, then do this on the side. Because if it's a tough industry.
But now, Sistaboss,
that's what I'm saying.
Other people.
I'm not depriving. I'm not encouraging you to take it because of you love it and you see the fleshy lifestyle in it. I'm saying take it if you're a tough cookie for it. If you've got the right mindset and the right attitude for it. The art industry is not for the fatal. It is not. If Obatla fame, go do something else. I don't know.
A lot of artists that rose and
get yourself into TikTok. TikTok every day, people will know you. Don't say you are an artist, because of being an artist is not an easy journey. Get into the arts, do very well. Go study. That's the advice I would give artists out there. Talent alone is not sufficient. That's my advice for the day. Talent alone is not sufficient. We live in the world where paper of a degree and a diploma speaks for you. I have this blast of an experience. There's a time where I wanted this project management post. Because if I didn't have the diploma, I didn't get it. you know, but I can at least 16 years experience doing the job.
Imagine.
So it's very important to go to school. That's the advice I can give young people out there. Talent alone is not sufficient.
So you heard, talent alone is not sufficient. All right, so where can people find you? I'm sure people are interested. They just want to know. Sistaboss.
Yeah.
Sistaboss. Where can we find the Sistaboss?
Let me tell you, because of Antandile Life of Celebrity, you will go into my Instagram. It's called I Am Sistaboss. On LinkedIn, I Am Sistaboss. On Facebook, I Am Sistaboss. But don't expect to get a busy
profile. So what do you have there? Like?
I have my work there, but it's not I'm not an everyday poster. I don't even do Twitter.
Oh, influencer.
Because of young pressure, you know. So you'll find me on Instagram, you'll find me on Facebook, you'll find me on LinkedIn. I Am Sistaboss, you know. But don't expect the YouTube channel I Am Sistaboss. Don't expect content because I talk too much or I've got this experience. You'll find enough for you to actually. And then you can also go to iamsistaboss.business.blog.
Okay.
That's where you'll find my blog, where you'll see my content there as well.
Any upcoming gigs from now? Like where people can actually rush to and get a ticket or something?
No. Unfortunately, you cannot get a ticket in anything that I'll be participating in right now. Those are closed events. Those are things that have been there, so I don't want to talk much about them. But for the year, it has been a tough year. 2020 has been a tough year for the year. For any public events or where you can find me, I've signed out at Sistaboss, you know. Hence, at least I managed to come here.
Hey,
I wouldn't be here.
It was a journey to
Anything
get you here.
else, I will see you guys in 2021, where I will be doing my signing out officially into youth development with what I call the Night of the Stars. For all my students that I've worked with for the past 16 years, I managed to track quite a lot. Those I didn't get, so we're doing a reunion next year. Yeah, for all my students.
And do you want to do a young shout out to your students, maybe?
All right, to all the Kasi people in Alex, Banabako Alex Galrata, you guys know. My media team, my artists, Banabako to some boys and girls clubs of South Africa, Bright Stars Academy, I love you. And then all the shouts to the people Bamo Rasti Butsuri Communications and Projects, Hala, and Banabako Rastimbe Bako Channing that I've worked with in a project called Macharora News, you know. Yeah, the project didn't go far, but hey, I have transformed young people in that project. So hala to them as well.
All right,
you know?
Thank you very much.
You know, I forgot one hala.
Yeah.
Oh, she will kill me.
Go ahead.
Hala to my daughter. Her brand is called Village, meaning village large. She's a young girl growing up more high, but she's doing very large things. She's studying drama as a subject. She's a poet and a writer. Has her Facebook complete. It must go year editing and proofreading.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
It's
Nice.
her book done about 50 chapters.
Following the footsteps come.
Yeah. So hala to Village, aka Bitumelo Pule. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for being part of our show. It was really exciting. I've learned a lot about you and a lot about life in general. And I personally feel that you have educated a lot of people that did not have much insight about what's happening in the industry, and for that I really want to thank you a lot. As you heard her, guys, ukhulumi Sistaboss, she said a lot. Our tank is full, and I'm saying we are out.